Begin again.
Royal Highness, ladies and gentlemen, and entertainment. How many times will one dissenter die before accepting their fate? Once more, how many times will one fool die? How much will one proud human soul suffer? Before bending a knee to the greatness of their eternal king. Citizens of Duviri, it is a well-known fact to each and every one of us, yes, that the unbent knee must be broken. Ever get that feeling you're stuck? Spinning inside your little wheel? Only to find you're right back where you started. So it goes. Day by day, year by year, until you're dead inside. You feel nothing. You're just a prisoner, trapped in the spiral of someone else's dream.
Begin again.
You've made the king furious. And not just him. Me! We've both had enough of you. By order of His Majesty Dominus Thrax. Death by impalement. You will look at me when I... But you can't send it back to hell. Even better! Death by meteor!
back to the Duviri Paradox. I just want you to know this is kind of a replay for the video that I the main original video, so yeah, if you're wondering why I know what I'm doing, that's it. Luckily, can play this. Oh shit, what am I doing? Oh, I should be running. What am I doing? I should be running. Oh no.
Back in your place!
This won't last. You're as hollow as the rest of these dolls.
Go. And got your escape. You gotta go this way. Let's go.
Maybe this will help you relax.
Here we go. Yeah, just don't let the Dax catch you.
What's gotten into you? Where's that apathy I've kicked off?
Way out.
So we gotta find a way
Make your peace, vagrant.
There should be. That's our way out. This one's right here. So if you're wondering what's happening and why you're confused on what's going on, this is pretty much Griffin's backstory. This is going to explain where he came from and how he got to the, essentially the origin system.
Whoa!
I'm also doing this after like New War. Well, the old video was after New War, but you know what I mean. And you'll probably see some events that line up, especially in the beginning if you're paying attention. So
I am the Bombastine of the courtly stage, until that witch Lucinia took it from me. A fancy new hand, sire. Lucky you.
I don't belong here. Shit. I don't even know why I'm talking to you. You're just some Thrax plaything, right?
Too true. Not like you. No matter how much work I put in.
I'm just looking for a way out of here.
A way out? When all of us are obliged to stay?
Where?
Yonder.
Don't get in my way.
Ah, the audience loves you. Of course they would.
What the hell?
Here's my operator. What we gotta do is we gotta guide him towards the light. There we go.
For the person who has everything, a little something extra. Be on your way. That oreworm is hunting, and it has your scent. Though you could buy some time if you fed it with Cinia first.
You're as hollow as the rest. Dead inside, but be out soon to follow. You gotta wait for his head to go down. Normally that ability wouldn't be available to you, but because I've already done Duviri. That's why I have it.
Right now, you're thinking, is this real? Or some fevered dream?
I'm wondering why the hell this all feels so damn familiar.
Emotions. They guide where others fail. The king's spiral takes away time, experience.
You don't seem like the others.
I am Teshin. Oh, yes. And this is, well, it was you that named her. Remember? Terra. I remember her oceans crashing wild under churning skies. This place is a nightmare facade of that world. prison from which you must escape.
I'm just so tired.
The figurine you pulled from the paradox, the lost toy of a temperamental child. You need only to find the rest of its pieces.
You can't be serious. You can keep the doll. I've got to get as far away from this as I can.
You know you cannot run from here with Thrax on the throne, but by all means, try again. I'll even give you my blades.
Protection of the sun and moon. If you're wondering why he's here, I believe after he died in the New War, he fell into
the next
void.
spiral.
That's how he got here. Essentially. Now we're going to go out there and see if we can fight the Omni Worm with the Sun Moon.
Did someone make a new friend? Trying to make me jealous, are you? I'll find him soon enough. Didn't I warn you?
You must find a way to the mainland. Impressive, if If you are done gallivanting across the skies, might I suggest finding shelter on the mainland before Loden's wrath is turned? You're thinking, is this real?
Some fevered dream. All right, Teshin, I'll try it your way.
You remember. Good. Now, we can begin.
Okay.
Warframes. Brought here by the Paradox. In the world beyond the wall, they were the weapons of a warrior caste called the Tenno. I suspect your hand may offer a way to control them as they did. Choose.
These are all the starter frames, but I think I'll choose Gala. I like him the most. Although Volts, I'm pretty sure most people would say Volt. Something like that. Plus, it's the same pick I did.
Relax. Let your mind adjust to the dissociation.
I like this one.
All right, I think I'm ready.
Then go. The King's Reach is weaker here in the Undercroft. On the surface, I suspect this Warframe would be a liability, attracting his every worm. But here, you can roam free and revel in its power.
So what am I doing here, Teshin? A joyride?
You are seeking a paradox. You'll need more than her hand and my blades to survive above. Here they come.
Duviri usually works is pretty much like a roguelike. Different weapons and frames. They throw stuff in there, but it's all randomized, so you can't just bring. You can't select your. You can't bring your. I'm saying you can't really. The selection is random, so like you may get some frames that you have, or you may get a whole different frame that you don't have. That's provided by the game. Play a bunch of game modes, and then obviously if you die or fail, you lose your progress and stuff changes. I believe the only thing you can take out of the various resources. Don't expect to get like any new frames or anything like that. Or weapons that you don't have. You can use the resources for stuff, obviously. Almost done.
understand it. A Warframe is more than a machine, a hybrid creation. Your senses are linked now.
Think you can hide from me down here, Drifter? I play wherever I want.
Gotta do it. Almost halfway.
But I have seen worse.
Sure. You want to tell me what's so special about these Tenno? This ain't so hard.
From the other side, they command the self-same powers of void that make the walls of our prison. I suspect the paradox is their attempt to help us.
There's something else down here!
Yes, a paradox. You must find it.
Okay, so the undercroft is the only, like, the undercroft is the only place where you can, like, use your Warframe. Though there is an ability that allows you to use it for a short time in the surface part. Now, but you can only fully use your Warframe in the undercroft and then make the final part in Duviri, which I won't explain just yet.
The Tales of Duviri.
Just talk to himself a bit. This room, you'll recognize this room soon. It's not important now, but you'll recognize it soon. So obviously the Zeraman, and I believe this is the place where we meet up in the new war with Drifter. He even got the photo right here. There we go. If you see it. This is the entrance back into the Duviri.
It was war, after all. It defined us. We were made to hate without reflection. No vacations. I suppose Saturn, maybe? I've always wanted to see the rings up close. Oh, feeling better? That Warframe took a greater toll on you than I expected.
Who are you talking to?
If you are recovered, we must begin at once to seek the other pieces of Thrax's figurine. I expect they will manifest the same as paradoxes on the surface. Gear up, look around, and tell me when you are ready. All his horses, all his men. The sooner you find the pieces, the sooner you get out of this place.
Right. This is the intrinsics. Essentially, normally this would all be obviously 0, but since I've already told you I played the game already, I've already got riding up to 10. So I'm still working on the others, but soon, very soon, we'll get this done. Combat. It's the same kind of like system like the Railjack, where you gotta get enough points to eventually level up all the stuff here. We'll save that for another time.
How'd you end up here anyway?
Through the eye of a storm. I'm not sure if I was dead or alive at the time. You?
Oh, it's been too long for me. Maybe I was on that ship, or maybe the same way you did.
There you go, Neymar Vale right here. We got Case.
Thrax will reset the spiral the moment he senses a Warframe on the surface. We will save that for the Undercroft. This should at least give you a fighting chance against his false stacks. He's in a mood. See for yourself.
Okay, here we go.
You have angered Thrax, and because he is a creature of emotion, his world follows. From the Duviri tales, the Prince of Fire. Be wary. In the story, the king's men had blades of molten steel.
The imp's grown suspicious of me. His spies approach even now to surveil. Me! One more bucket of piss splashed in my face for the world to see! Take care of this before we're both in the stocks!
They'll be pretty much giving us a bunch of tasks to do on the surface of the world. You gotta do them at least it's 3 for the story mission, but it's usually normally it's 6.
The power of grudge!
get these debris, which will help you out.
The most petty and trivial things could spark Lodin's anger, but the flames quickly rose.
The map also changes on each spiral as well, just like, you know. Whoa!
My replacement. For 2 pins I'd come down there and smash his face in myself. But I can't. So you have to. Help yourself to his chest!
So everything was met with anger, and anger was his undoing.
Nothing but a haphazard mass of chaos under the Imp's rule. Get a portal open. I have had enough! We are fixing this mess!
The Undercroft seethes with Thrax's violence. Burn it out with force. Destroy every enemy you find.
This is just like an easier version of the game, so usually the enemies will not be that slow.
The spark of victory has been struck. Fight on and fan the flame.
Yeah, but this is just
My aim is true.
I will let you know there is a steel path version of this. Obviously tough, especially when you've got this stuff randomized. And you got all these things you can choose. But if you're lucky and you're good at the stuff that you got, you can. So, you'll make it through.
return to the world above.
Was the rightful heir, but the boy was chosen. Why is this always happening to me? What is wrong with me? Am I not good enough for all of you?
Do you feel it? Nearby. The paradox you seek.
Alright, so let's bring up this piece. At the end of usually doing those tasks, the worm's gonna come back out. And you usually gotta do something, but it's not gonna explain it right now. I know it's the
Good. Return to me when you are ready.
I guess we're born with anger. An instinct like any other. Like squinting at the sun or flinching from a burn. But some of us, maybe we learn it.
Easy. I have you.
Don't!
You saw that ship in the sky? The Zariman? Our child king must be one of those who was abandoned there. A Tenno.
You said the Tenor trying to help me. This paradox stuff. Now, you're saying Thrax is one of them? He doesn't seem too helpful.
The history I know. That Zariman ship returned from the void, bringing with it the extraordinary power the Tenno command. But here is a different path, I suppose. A difference in parallel. A paradox in itself. The world above changes every day following what Thrax feels. Ready yourself for the next day and consider what you have learned. It seems that Thrax woke on the right side of his crib today.
Okay, alright. Let's see.
Sickening.
Remember, the joy he feels is not lacking in danger. Find the fable hidden and play it out. That way, you may discover the next paradox, the next piece we need.
This challenge requires patience, persistence, oh, and just a little pinch of perspective.
It will always be like this. I promise.
Okay, let me see. I gotta find this.
Feels good to get a body moving.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Like a child hiding its face in play, Mathila hid from the truth. Nothing but joy mattered.
Not everyone is strong enough to confront the darkness within. Are you going to keep putting it off? Or are you going to take action?
I'm all about the action. Darkness, you got drain your blood to
Do have your uses.
Mathila did not understand that you cannot bring happiness to the world by making unhappiness a crime.
Go. Because now we gotta go back to
The Undercroft is a messy, chaotic place. And you will need to work so hard to keep it together in there. Oh, but I believe in you. You've got this.
The longer you can keep this Undercroft manifestation active, the greater the gains for the other side.
Yeah, so usually the Undercroft has
Be aware, fallen enemies may drop valuable life support. Support is inbound. Is limited. It must not be squandered.
So help me, I tried. I have all this joy in my soul, and yet when I tried to share it, nobody wants to know. Well, try ignoring me now.
Survival now.
You can't catch me!
Found it. Good. So tell me, did Mathilla's joy wear off on you?
I hope you're kidding.
You think I'm not paying attention? You think I don't know what you're up to? My ducks are searching. We will find your nasty little den soon enough.
Our whole lives, we run towards it. Something, someone, some wavering oasis of joy and contentment. Sad thing is, most happiness seems to come by accident. Maybe it's not about getting it, but letting it.
You're smiling.
I am not.
His memories are giving you something. As these emotions flow through you, you take from him his singular power over the world.
I don't want chairsies. I want out.
But look, the dormizone. It's lit up now.
Oh, shit. You hungry?
Go ahead, but save some for Terra. Now, do you believe it?
Let's go.
Who is this new friend of yours, anyway? I made you. I kept you safe all this time. There's nothing I can't be.
Ignore him. Play out the day. Let him see that his control has weakened.
King has these generators built, and then he lets them go to rack and ruin. Get it running again. Give me a taste of his power.
Bombestein was never satisfied. He wanted more. For all that others had was an affront to his being.
Yeah, sorry, Lily, I'm just kind of...
I know those
so I think
dads. They're the ones that like to use me as a target for their spitting contests. Even the score, would you? Oh, I've dreamed of this.
You gotta fight some Jack. Oh, I got it.
drifting days are over.
Behind his acts of kindness and generosity lay but one thought. How can this performance benefit me?
Whoever controls the Undercroft grasps all of Duviri by the roots. I won't let its reputation stand in the way of claiming what's mine.
Right.
Get in
Okay.
and do what you have to.
History dictates that this Tenno asset was destroyed in a grave setback to the cause. Let us rewrite that event.
This is defense.
The enemy musters for a fresh assault. Hold the line. Enemies incoming. Stand fast. This battle is already half won.
Yep. One more wave and we should be out of here.
No time to rest. Already a new onslaught begins. like ashes. The enemy has been scattered to the void.
I'll see she never sings again. It was me that gave her that voice. It's I who deserves the stage, not that ungrateful harpy. Me! You wish you were this fast.
That each spiral map.
It wasn't me that started stirring up this mess with the executions. You got it in your head to get out. Don't you see now? These stories are for you. For us.
No, Terra? Nothing's worse than anger, right? It burns your lungs. It ashes the trees. But you can see it, right? And after it passes, maybe something new sprouts up. But resentment. Resentment is desolation. It salts the soil so that nothing ever grows again.
Didn't see it coming, did you? That I was just using you. You think there's some magic land outside of here? All there is war and suffering. Understand?
I think so.
Do you? Do you really? You keep calling this a prison, but you know what it really is. It's the only place in the entire universe that is actually safe.
Yeah, clearly.
You had it all. A whole world to yourself. But you were bored, ungrateful. You had to bite the hand that feeds.
Like Terra, huh?
Like what?
Once upon a time, there was a dying old man. As he lay on his bed, dying, he called to each of his beloved children. did hear his rasping call, they answered with a hollow mellow.
Attention! Attention!
The tingle of mounting excitement.
So they came to his bedside, one by one, and his firstborn knelt there. And the old man said, my child, why be your eyes so dry? And the firstborn said, so that I might be strong, father. And so the old man gave to them the deeds for all his lands. Second-born, he said again, my child, why be your eyes so dry? And his second child said, I shed no tears, father, for I chose now to remember only the joy you made of my life. And so unto him the old man gave his family home. And when his last child had entered, he said again, my child, you were my favorite of all. Why show you no feelings at all? The last child said to him, I feel nothing, for it was I who has killed you.
Where is he?
Don't you worry. Justice comes swiftly in my kingdom. to fight. It makes me so happy. This much for me.
Take care of Terra for me.
I will.
You're feeling now.
I am.
Good.
you stupid? It's too late.
Yo, it's great for casting out.
You can have it.
You're thinking, is this real? Or some fevered dream? You did it. You took control.
I always had it. Thrax didn't make this place.
You did. But you reset it. You gave it all back to him. Why?
I guess it felt like a good trade. So, what's next?
Those beyond the wall have helped you. You will need to repay that debt. But you've earned your freedom. A way through the paradox and out of the spiral. Be warned, you'll not be as you are now, but as you were then. Do you see it? The other side.
I see it.
What will you do?
When you're ready, you may enter the orange systems through the dormant zone, or leave. You may return to Duviri through the navigation through your console. Let's leave.
Sometimes you get stuck. Sometimes you go numb. Color drains away. You stop trying. And that just feeds the spiral going down. Maybe you'll get lucky one day. You see yourself in the mirror and snap out of it. But for some of us, it takes more. A friend, a stranger, a story, a helping hand.
So essentially, from what I understand from the story, the drifter was like was obviously stuck in the void, and he ended up making the Duviri through the books he was reading. Well, yeah, he pretty much made that, and all the other characters come to life through that, and then eventually, obviously, he grew up and he got tired of being in the place. And then Thrax got mad at him, and then he started killing him over and over for pretty much up till New War. And then we got freed by the Lotus, which is the hand that she got cut off. They got cut off in the New War. That part of New War came up to save us, and pretty much got us out of the Paradox. And then we pretty much from there is like, I guess there is some. It seems like there is a little bit of time before we meet back up with the Drifter in the New War, but other than that, yeah, that's pretty much explains how he got there. Essentially. Other than that, yeah, we're good.
You have new quests in your codex.
I guess I should show you one more thing before we go. Obviously, this is the MV Spiral, so we'll be dealing with I can't say his name for some reason. Bombastine. You'll be dealing with the Bombastine, essentially. The Duviri experience, as you can see, there's like 3 modes now. There's like the Duviri experience, the circuit, the lone story. This is pretty much doing what we did in like story mode, except it's longer. It doesn't have the whole spiral story. It's just like it's just pretty much doing the task with no objectives. This is the full experience where you have the story and all the side objectives. I believe you can fight Warframe in this mode as well, which is cool, bro. And then you can get his you pretty much get his essence that you can buy with the blueprints.
The sentients are not laughing at
and then
my
there's
jokes.
a circuit where you just fight in the Undercroft with Warframes to get certain stuff. I believe Steel Path stuff. You get to choose which incarnates, which I believe will be. I don't know if I explained it in the other video because I didn't have. I don't remember explaining it, but incarnates are like these weapons where you can upgrade your weapon. Essentially, you press the alternate fire and it transforms into a different type of weapon. So those are pretty cool, and you can get them from doing the Steel Path circuit on the Duviri. For certain weapons, there's not all of them, but certain weapons you can get them for that. And I believe there are ones that are just built into them. Those are actually evolve up to 5, while the ones that are in the circuit only evolve up to 4, from what I remember. And then eventually when you start doing getting more decrees, you'll start getting a bit more information on what frames that are available to get, and what weapons they'll give you as well. So yeah, that's it. Maybe sometime when I finish all the story stuff, we can do like proper the Duviri experience and stuff like that, and then I'll show you stuff like that. But once we get past most of the story, then we'll do some of the stuff that we missed out on. Okay, so till then, alright guys, I'll see you guys later, and you'll be doing next part will be the Angels of Zariman. So till then, I'll see you guys later. Peace.